first thing we planned on our big Hawaii Big Island adventure was a manta ray dive. This is very popular on the Big Island. We chose to go with Analakai Adventures. This one was a little bit different. It was a double hull canoe. And you actually row out to the site, and you can see there's other boats around us that did not require the rowing. But we actually loved what we did. You can see that all four of us were on one side, and then on the other side there were four others. We were all involved in rowing. The kids, they tried their best, and we found this to be really kid friendly.
Yeah, it really was. So you kind of head out around dusk, so at least it's still daytime when you head out on the boat. And then you just kind of row out, and they provide everything as far as kind of snorkel gear. So what we're going to end up doing is, after we row out, the sun sets. They're going to put lights, turn on the lights that are on the boat, and then you're just going to jump right in the middle, and they've got a place to hold on. We thought it'd be a little scary to jump out, but the kids were pretty good with it.
Yeah, they actually really loved it. So once it got dark, they let us know once the manta rays were starting to show up so that we could stay nice and warm in the boat until they got there. And then you just hold on to the bar. Each group had their own bar to hold on to, and you were able to just kind of look down, and you can see there's a lot of fish swimming around. And as we were watching, we saw the manta rays start to arrive.
Yeah, so it took a little bit of time to come out, but yeah, the kids actually were not a problem because they actually have floaties too. They have some little like ankle floaties so you can put on, so it's a little easier just to hang out. It kind of takes the pressure off of your feet, and the kids were relaxed doing it. So at this point, you're just kind of enjoying the show, which was pretty epic.
But look at this spectacular show. I mean, they are flipping and swimming around, and they got so close. We actually worried that our feet were going to hit them. They were so close to us.
Yeah, and so this one was when the first one showed up. I think where we were at, there was about three that showed up all at one time, just kind of circling right below us. And then there was a bigger boat that had a bigger light, and obviously they were attracted to plankton, so there's a little bit more over there. But I mean, this is as close as you can get.
Yeah, it was an absolutely spectacular sighting. So one thing that was really nice is that we were able to stay in the boat until they showed up, and the kids were able to get back in the boat when they got cold because the water was very chilly. Had we done one of the other adventures, you actually have to swim out to an area and kind of hold on to a little raft, and you have to stay out there until they get there. So there isn't that option to wait until they show up. But you can see we were right there with our boat, and our kids did get a little chilly and have to get in the boat before the rest of us were done. The next adventure we planned was a snorkeling trip on the Fair Winds 2. So as you can see, this is a boat. It has a double decker. We're up on top, and we go on this absolutely stunning trip out. You can see that there's the shoreline, and they were telling us kind of stories and giving us some of the history of the shoreline as we went out to the snorkel spot.
Yeah, and the snorkel spot was the Captain Cook's Cove is what they call it. It's on the Big Island. It was really just gorgeous and a pretty popular spot for snorkeling. So as we came in, there was plenty of other boats, and but we were kind of in our own section. They all kind of have their own place where they sit. As far as the menu goes, it was really good. You get two meals, breakfast and lunch. The breakfast consisted of some dry oats with coconut milk, dried cranberries, banana bread, and fresh fruit. And then the lunch was really, really good. It's a plant-based lunch, but it had a barbecue jackfruit and coleslaw. There was a chickpea slider, and then the best was the purple sweet potato salad chips, or the chips there. Those were really good.
Yeah, everything was delicious. We had breakfast, then we went out and snorkeled for a bit. And as you can see, they provided snorkels, they provided floats, and the water was absolutely gorgeous. You could see down to the bottom in all of the areas. You actually had to be careful not to touch the bottom. Um, but it was absolutely amazing. And even though there were a lot of people there, we were able to kind of get our own spot. Most of the people were going over to, there was an area you could climb up and see Captain Cook's statue. But the boat was absolutely amazing. You can see there's kids sliding off. There's a couple of slides. There was a place to jump off the ship. And it was just a lot of fun. And we actually went back on the ship and had lunch after a little bit, and then we're able to swim a little bit longer after that.
Aries, what do you think?
It's fun. And I really like it.
Yeah.
I've never tried this. You can like see some people said they saw a shark.
Hey, so we're on the Fairwind.
Fairwinds too.
It's Fairwinds 2. And so we're out in the Cooks Bay. It's pretty awesome. We came out here, we've been out here for almost 2 hours, and then got a fly and they get the jump that both kids had done. One of them liked it, one of them didn't. And how was lunch?
Lunch was delicious. It was a vegetarian lunch. It was so good. Everything was fresh and delicious, and salad and jackfruit barbecue and chickpea tuna salad. I do the tuna because it was a vegetarian option. And there were these amazing chips.
Yeah, so it's really good.
It was so good. So now we're out here doing some more snorkeling.
But everything's provided. They got all the flotation devices, all the snorkels you could want, all the fun toys. And I'll show you. So we've got the boogie board, but you can see down. He's got a little viewfinder there. Got fish TV that Reese is using in the tube. So it's pretty awesome.
And so am I. I'm also using.
Yep, that's what we said. All right, so for home base, we chose the Westin at Hapuna Beach. And as you can see, it's a pretty drive in, but the resort itself was absolutely spectacular. It was beautiful inside and outside as well.
Yeah, I mean, most of the resorts there are kind of the open air lobby, and this was just pretty spectacular. As you walk in, you kind of overlooking the pool and the beach. This is the front of it, but then on the other side, it's pretty much just a huge open lobby.
Yeah, and there's a great little coffee shop that serves food and coffee throughout the day and then food and drinks in the evening. And then outside there's a really great little restaurant right there overlooking the beautiful private beach. It is spectacular. The pool is amazing. You can grab some food, head out in the pool, and watch the sunset in the evening. So we highly recommend this resort. It was perfect for what we were looking for.